Hi there guys, Bowlington here, and today I would like to welcome you back to another long-delayed episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we're going to be, we need to sleep actually, but today we're going to be going on a little bit of an adventure. I have a place that I scouted out a while back that I want to build kind of an observation, like a lookout tower that I think would be pretty cool, and it's actually over. See if I need to change my video settings. Nope, normal. That's right. There we go. Yeah, but it's way out here down this bank. There's a big mountain at the end of it that I'd like to build an observation tower at. And I haven't started on it yet, so I figured we'd go ahead and get a jump start on that today. I should have built a boat, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to run along the edge. But, yeah, so it's been a couple days since I put out a video, and the reason why is that I've been spending between 8 and 10 hours a day, give or take a couple days, on school. And I'm thinking about taking next semester off from school because school is like, it's killing me at the moment. And when I spend that long working on schoolwork, looking at freaking history archives and looking at code, I just don't want to play Minecraft, and that's the reason I haven't been posting anything last couple days, because I haven't been feeling like playing any Minecraft. And I think this is the tower. I think it's right up here on this edge. But I have not been feeling like playing Minecraft at all, because if I'm in a bad mood, I don't want to play, and usually getting in schoolwork puts me in a bad mood, and it's irritating, and I just don't feel like playing Minecraft. But today I said that I was going to put out a video, so that's what I want to do. So that's what we're doing here. We're putting out a video today. And I want to put a kind of thing up here, some kind of, I guess I'm going to build it a little bit farther down, maybe right about, the floor will be right about here. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of build a floor to work on, and then we're going to start working on the side of this mountain. It's going to be kind of suspended over the edge of the cliff. I'm also gonna have to farm a whole bunch of wood, because I don't really have anything left over, or any spare wood sitting around. I haven't been farming a whole lot of wood, which is a shame. But that's what I'm going to have to essentially do to get this place up and running and get it built. But it's probably gonna be at this height. This will be where the floor is, and I'm going to build it in a kind of, I'm going to try and build it in a circular kind of thing. So I really need to be careful about how I do this. I need to put this, 1, 2, right there. And do that. And then this will kind of turn out into a circle somehow. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to design the whole thing. This floor, I really shouldn't be trying to design with this floor, because this floor is really just going to be for laying it out so I can work on this hillside right here, which is what we're going to go ahead and start doing. And I'm pretty sure that my shovel is going to break while I'm doing this, which is not a big thing. I'm not really that worried about it, but I want to start getting dug into the side of this mountain, because I'm going to have a base in the side of the mountain here. And it's going to have like a big glass overlook of the whole thing, and then on far render distance I should be able to look out and see my house, which is over there, and all that good stuff. I think it'll be nice to have a place up here. And I should go ahead and start throwing some torches down, because I don't want anything to spawn here. And we'll go ahead and we'll jump up to the top up here, and we'll throw some we'll throw some torches down right here. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think torches melt snow, so some of the snow might disappear from me doing this. There's some up here. But, yeah, so I pretty much said why I haven't been posting stuff. Yeah, I think it is melting snow. That's kind of cool. But, it's because I've been focusing on school a whole lot. And I got a comment on my channel, today or yesterday, of someone who said that, why are you not posting on your schedule? You're disappointing all your fans. And I'm pretty sure that most of you guys, at least if you've been here for a while, you know already that I'm a college student, that I'm working on my education, working on my associate's degree. And because I'm not a huge YouTuber, because I don't have 20, 30, 40, 100, 200,000 subscribers, I don't make enough from YouTube to make it a full-time thing. It's a hobby for me, and I enjoy doing it. But it's not. I'm not gaining anything from it to the point that I would be able to dedicate a huge amount of time like I'd like to, because you guys know that I would love if I was making something from this, if I had a way to justify my time that I spend on YouTube, I would love to be able to spend hours making videos and playing Minecraft and other games and stuff. And if I was making that kind of money, I'd probably already have a PC and I'd be able to play other stuff. So, I mean, you guys, if you've been here for a while, you know that already. But if you're new, which I'm assuming this person who commented was, I am a college student. I am a college student first. I am a YouTuber second. YouTube is a hobby for me, and I enjoy doing it. But I just don't have the time to dedicate like some of these other guys do, because even if you've got 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers, you're making enough from YouTube to be able to justify it as a thing that you can spend huge amounts of time on. And I would absolutely love to be able to do that, because then I would be able to do a whole lot of other stuff. It's just that was something that I'd really like to. And I have a feeling that one day I might get there. But I'm not going to sacrifice time that I'm spending on my education on YouTube. That's just a fact of life for me. So there you go. If you're that person that commented, hopefully you understand why I'm not working on a schedule and why there's some days that I have to skip videos. Because if I'm spending 8, 10 hours on looking at code and I get a headache and I just don't feel like doing anything but going to sleep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to post a video because I don't want to do a video where I'm in a bad mood. And I've said this before. The reason that I don't want to do videos when I'm in a bad mood is because when I do videos in a bad mood, they aren't good. Like they're really bad, and I tend to nitpick and be angry at stuff that I shouldn't be angry at. Like I could have a creeper blow me up and I'll just completely go over the top and be super mad about it. Especially in a hardcore world. I don't like playing hardcore ever if I'm angry, because it's just like road rage. You should never drive a car when you're mad, because you're more likely to get in an accident and you're more likely to get hurt. Same thing with Minecraft. I don't want to die in hardcore. I want the series to go on for a while. I want to build lots of stuff. And if I die, then that's over. I can't do that anymore. And that's not something I want to worry about. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from with all that stuff. I don't like to have to talk about that, because you guys as subscribers normally you guys are fantastic. You're some of the most mature most mature subscribers I've seen on YouTube. And I really, really like the community that we have. But some of the new people, I don't think that they know that about me, that I'm a student and I'm not trying to do this for full time or anything. But so there you go. That's my little rant about all of that. But yeah, there you go. But on to other stuff. The reason that I'm going ahead and playing Minecraft today is because I had a test that I had to do today, and the test was pretty much the last few weeks that I've spending a lot of time working on school. This test was the test covering all of that material, so I felt kind of safe being able to play Minecraft and kind of being able to relax and just come on here and build a few things and have a generally good time and enjoy playing, because the test is behind me. It hasn't been graded yet, so I could be having a false sense of accomplishment, but you know, whatever. It'll if I did good, which I think I did, that'll be nice, and it'll put me in a better mood and all of that stuff. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm kind of liking the way this is going. I'm kind of building this weird design in the corner. I think I'm gonna mimic it on this side just to add a little bit of character to this little hole in the wall, because I don't have any real building materials. I just kind of need to dig it out and get everything set so that when I go and farm a bunch of wood and I go make a bunch of glass and stuff, I can come back and have a basis to put all that stuff down, which is that's something that I feel that I need to do as far as building things, because if I just came out here with materials and stuff, the problem with me in building things is that I tend to take the materials and the stuff to dig it out, and I tend to go and just start from scratch, where I don't have any I don't have any planning. Like, I'm coming out here right now and planning this out, kind of, and digging into the mountain and kind of figuring out where I want it to be and everything like that. Whereas normally, if I would just come out here with all the materials and the pickaxe and the shovel and everything and start digging it out, I would get too caught up on mixing the two, if that makes any sense, where I would try and do too much when I first started building something, and it ends up causing problems for me in the long run, because when I do that, I tend to build things that I don't like, and that's not good. But I'm thinking that if I build into the wall this way and I make this look really pretty and this really pretty over here, I think this is going to be really cool, because I'm liking the way that this is coming out already, and I've only just started digging it. Yeah, so there you go. That's a couple of building philosophies for you. What else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about something that I'm working on as another hobby in the near future. Over the summer, I'm using that term loosely at the moment. I am going to be, actually, the way I said that it was almost in past tense, but in current tense, I'm learning how to do a whole lot of filmmaking and stuff like that. So I'm learning how to do sound properly, sound design, and I'm learning how to get different types of shots with cameras and all that kind of stuff, which I've touched on that in the past, and I think that I've learned enough to actually tackle a full-size project, and maybe not like a full, not like a cinema-size project, obviously, something smaller, but like maybe like a 3 to 4 minute movie, and doing it right and using a lot of visual effects and making it really good. And I'm going to do that. I have already written the script for something that I'm going to work on probably towards the end of the summer, because I live in Florida, and if you live in Florida, you know it's hot as hell here, and you really don't want to do stuff in midsummer, because if you go on location, if you're outdoors and stuff during the summer, you will be drenched in sweat within 5 minutes of being on location, and that's always irritating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be shooting this towards the end of the summer, when it starts getting closer to fall, when it starts to cool down just a little bit. And I'm going to pull out all the stops that I can for this project. And what that entails is I'm going to be using, I'm going full on with wardrobe, I'm going full on with props, I'm going full on with location, with sound. I'm getting a lot of people to help me out. A few of my old friends that I used to work with are going to be helping me, playing as actors and playing as support for crew and everything. We have a family friend named Steve Lukanik, who is going to be... He's actually a professional photographer. He is a bona fide professional photographer, and he's fantastic. He knows his way around a DSLR, like, seriously. He's been doing it for years and years and years, and I've already asked him if he would be willing to help with the project, and he said that he would be more than happy to help me out working on this project and directing the cinematography and working with different lenses and all sorts of stuff like that. So he said that he would be more than happy to help me with that. So I'm going to be having his help. Oh god, I have to put another... This is going to be a double through, so you're going to have a window out there and you have a window back here. But I'm getting his help as well, so he's going to definitely help with the overall production value of it, so it's going to turn out really nice, I think. And the way that I'm going to do this is I don't know why I put that stone back there, that was kind of stupid. But I'm going to pay for it 90% out of pocket. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff that's do-it-yourself, like a lot of the camera rigs and the microphone stands and stuff that I would be using on location. I'm going to make myself. My family has a surplus store down in South Florida that sells a whole lot of the kind of props and things that I'll need for this, so like military uniforms and different kinds of things, like boots, scopes, and all sorts of stuff that will come in handy in shooting this movie. And so I'll be able to get all of that stuff for free. I'm basically leasing all of the props and the costumes and everything from the store for the purposes of this project. So I'm basically getting all of that for free. The only other things that I'm actually need a budget for is things like visual effects and other stuff. I'm trying to think about what I had a small list put together, but now that I'm talking about it, it's completely escaping me. But there's some things, like some stock footage, that I would like to purchase that will make the project much better. and things like that. So Action Essentials would be one of the things. I know that everyone's going to tell me to torrent that, but the problem with torrenting something, a stock footage collection like Action Essentials, is that it shows up in YouTube's content ID. So if you torrent it, it'll show up, it'll flag it, and you'll probably receive a copyright strike for it. So that's not an option for me for something that I want to be able to post to my channel, and I would also like to be able to submit it to my partner to be distributed on their network. So it's kind of like the same thing where you send a video. If you're with Machinima, you send a video to like Machinima Realm or something, and they post it there. It's the same kind of thing. So I want to be able to do that, and if I'm using copyrighted stuff, that's not an option. I can't submit it. So I need to buy Action Essentials, and other stuff like that. Like there's a couple of things, a couple of pieces of camera equipment. Like there's an LED light that mounts on the top of your DSLR that allows you to get really good shots. I want to get one of those because that will definitely help with shooting scenes inside and all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to want to get stuff like that to help out with the shoot. And where I'm going with this is basically that I'm going to open up a donations setup so that if you want to help out, if you'd like to donate a couple of bucks towards getting this film produced and made and everything, and generally helping me with all of this stuff in the future, because if I take donations now and I get all of this equipment, then I will be able to produce other stuff using that equipment. It's like a one-time donation thing will get me going, and then I'll be able to use that equipment for other things. And eventually I'd like to be able to get to the point where I could take freelance contract work and make some money using these things that you guys have donated. And I'm not going to be a dick and say, if you don't donate, you're a bad person or anything like that. I'm not going to tell you that you have to donate or anything like that, because you don't. This is completely 100% optional. If you would like to help me out getting started in all of this filmmaking, all that kind of stuff, you're more than welcome to donate. And I'm trying to think up some really good benefits for people that do donate. So you'll definitely get if you do donate, as of right now, this isn't a complete list of perks and stuff. If you do donate now, you will get a credit in the end production of the video. I'm thinking about sending, if you donate over a certain amount, I'll send you some production stills, which are basically photos of me and the other people that are in the video in full gear, with all of our prop weapons and everything, and do that really well. Have Mr. Lucanic shoot all those and send you professional still photos of all that. That might be a benefit for donating. I'm trying to think of other stuff that might be cool that you might want to have for this thing, because who knows, if I shoot this thing well and it blows up, it might get quite a few views, and you might be able to get your name in front of a whole lot of people as being a supporter of this. And you'll also have my undying gratification. What is the word I'm looking for? Undying thanks, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so if you want to donate, I'm going to set up a video. I'm going to do a separate video, probably. It'll be in the form of a vlog, but I'm going down to South Florida in the next couple weeks to start putting together props and getting costumes and weaponry and everything like that put together. So I'll probably do some production stills and stuff while I'm there. I'll do a video while I'm down there and upload that'll be discussing everything in more detail. If you have any ideas about what might be a cool incentive for donations, feel free to leave them in the comments of this video, because I'm considering everything at this point. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you'd like to donate, feel free, and I would really appreciate it. You don't have to. I'm not going to do anything. Nothing is going to change as far as my videos if I don't get donations for it, because pretty much the way it is the more donations I get for this, the higher production value this movie and everything will have, and all subsequent videos will have a much higher production value. And it's just, it'll make things a lot better for me, but it'll also make things a lot better for you guys, being the viewers, because you'll get a much higher quality of video and stuff out of me. But I didn't realize that there was a tree right here. But I'm liking this view. I'm really liking this view right here, and this cutaway through here. So I'm thinking about furnishing this and making this nice. But yeah, so if you have any questions or ideas or anything about this project that I'm working on, I still haven't come up with a title. It's going to be kind of similar into the style of something that you'd see from Freddie Wong, but not quite as blown out. It's going to have a little bit of a story behind it, but I think it's going to be really cool, and I've already written the script for it and everything, and it's pretty fantastic. So if you have any questions or ideas for that, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and there will be a full video on that itself coming up very soon, probably when I go down south to look at props. I'll probably get dressed up in full costume, full uniform, and do a vlog that way. Oh my god, there's a desert over there. I didn't realize. We'll have to go explore that, but I'll probably do a vlog that in that fashion at some point in the near future, and that could be cool. But that's where I'm going to leave it. I really wanted to just kind of talk about that because I haven't had a chance to yet, and it gave me something to talk about while digging this, which is kind of, digging like this is kind of monotonous, but having something to talk about makes it a whole lot better to watch and to also to dig, to do it physically yourself. So that's where I'm going to leave it. This is where we're at. We've got this really nice dugout of this mountain right here that goes all the way through. I'm going to figure out some kind of design to make this glass and wood, and I'm going to do something over there on the other side, and then I'm thinking about connecting this whole area with a railway. So that'll probably be something else that I can work on, and that'll be something that I work on in a near episode, or plan out and then work on in a new episode. But I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop this. So I would like to thank you for watching, and consider all the stuff that I've talked about, considering this is a very information-heavy episode. Once again, thanks for watching. For Hardcore Minecraft, this is Bowlington, signing off.